Hey guys, so I know I just made another video a few minutes ago, but I was sitting here thinking about it, and this is going to be on the same topic of pre-op, post-op hate, and I was thinking about it, and and how does this affect? Sorry about that. I think that was probably a text message. I was thinking about it, and how does this affect our teens, our younger GLBT youth, specifically the trans youth? And I can say for me, if I was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, or even 18, and I was on some of these forums, and I saw all this hate going around, that there was a possibility that I would be hated for not being able to afford my surgery right away, or maybe even ever, it would make me very discouraged about life, really, about whether or not I really want to transition. It made me stop and think that, we are supposed to be the example for our future generations, correct? They're learning from us. They're watching everything that we do. We're supposed to be helping them pave a better way and a better life for that was probably my ex. We're supposed to be paving a better way for them to make it a little bit easier, with the bathroom bill, the famous California bathroom bill, of allowing a transgender individual to use the appropriate bathroom and or locker room in high school and junior high. With that alone, that is enough. If I was a kid to my God, I really can't. I can't even begin to fathom what it must make these kids feel like, that the adults that are supposed to love and accept them and be at least try a little bit understanding to say, it's okay for you to be you. It is, and we want you to be comfortable, and we want you to live the best, most healthy life possible. And we have all seen the quasi news articles running around saying, "Oh, trans teens are just, they're violating our kids' rights to not be violated within the locker room. I don't want my daughter being in there, with a guy being in there." That's all ignorance, and that's all hate. Or them running around saying, well, perverts are going to use this as an excuse to run into a bathroom and say, oh, well, I'm trans, which is a very real possibility. The reality is, though, is that if a pervert, if a bona fide sexual deviant, a rapist or anything like that, really wanted to press the issue, I guarantee you they are not going to go through months and months and months of hormone therapy, of living as, as a male or a female, just to be able to, by chance, maybe go into a male or a female restroom and find a victim or a locker room. It's just not going to happen. And now with this, they're looking at this and they're seeing all these people hate on somebody that is on testosterone, has already had top surgery, or hasn't had top surgery, I'm sorry, that doesn't want to get bottom surgery. And these kids are just trying to live, just like the rest of us. We're just trying to live. We're trying to live as our authentic self. But, and I'm probably not making a whole hell of a lot of sense here, but I would hate for all of this to discourage them and make them feel like that they could never truly be man enough or truly be woman enough because some asshole on the internet decides to say, well, you haven't done this, this, and this, so you're not really a man or a woman yet. And totally negating who they are. No, I work with several teens. Both online and in every general day life. Trans Emotion, we work and have support groups that are open to all ages. And we have kids that come in all the time that say, you know what, I really want to transition, but I've heard people say that if I don't, and we try to work every time, every support group, with supporting them and saying, you don't have to be on testosterone, you don't have to be on estrogen, you don't have to do all those things if you are not ready for them, or if your parents are not ready to legally allow you to do that yet. That's totally okay. That is totally okay. And I can understand a parent's mindset of not wanting their child to start pumping chemicals into their body at a young age. I can thoroughly understand that. The reality is that your body has to go through its first natural, more or less, puberty. Okay, it just kind of has to. From everything that I've learned, that I've experienced, and with speaking to other doctors and things like that, they generally like and are more comfortable with knowing that you've already experienced puberty once, that your body's already gone through all the changes that it needs to go through for the female to male side anyway, even though that means growing breasts. And if you happen to have a good doctor that is pretty knowledgeable and understands that that a teen by about 16, 17, maybe even 15 can possibly go ahead and take beta blockers if they're male to female to stop that sort of a puberty process. But as far as female to male, your body just kind of has to work itself out, just a little bit. And I'm not the absolute expert. I'm not the end all be all last word on this. Okay, so let's try stopping all this because our kids are watching and they're seeing everything that we do. Let's not try to help push somebody towards death. Let's not push somebody towards not living authentically. Love yourself, love everybody else, and be good to you. Peace. Catch you on the flip side.